What up guys, I'm Alex, or some people know me as Dezarrr, and today I'm bringing you a Minecraft episode or update, and it's on Xbox this time, and I just want to tell you guys that I made this mountain house from following a tutorial by Corrales, and I know I thought following tutorials are kind of like a bit newbie and stuff like that, like I can't build my own houses and stuff, but I really like the design and stuff like that, and because it's in a default texture pack, that's why I decided to make this mountain build. So before I begin this tour of what I've done so far, I just want to thank him so much for doing these tutorials and stuff like that, and without him I won't be able to make this house. I know I followed a tutorial to make this house, but I just really wanted to make a really cool house, so that's what I did, because the look of this house is fantastic, and I followed. It took me about 4 days to make. 4 days? No, it took me 2 days to make the house. This is the fourth day now as I'm recording this. So I started this. On, I think it's the 5th or 6th of June. Was it something like that? And then I followed the tutorial and I made the house in the first 2 days. And then I stopped following the tutorial, and I basically just did the gardens myself, really. So as you can see here, we have the vines. I'll show you the house first, so I'll show you now. I just change my HUD. So there you can see the house, the mountain house. You might recognise it from Corrales, who's made it, and I'm just going to do a little cinematic just to show you guys the gardens and stuff like that. So as you can see all the trees and the vines, and just how it all looks, really nice. I didn't follow, like I said, I didn't follow a tutorial for the gardens and the trees and stuff. I did them myself from memory. Hopefully they look okay. I want you guys' opinions. I don't know what to think of them. I think they look really nice myself, but I want your guys' opinions, so comment below on what you think. I know the mountain's not really perfect and it's quite weird, but I didn't know what seed he used, so I chose a random seed. I picked a random part of a mountain and I begin to make the house, and then I just try to adjust the mountain to fit the house in the tutorial, really. So you can see that it looks really, really nice. I know there's quite a lot of open space, but that's how it's meant to be, and it still looks really nice and stuff like that. I don't know what to do for the interior though, so if there's any ideas and tutorials or help or anything, then please message me. Really much appreciated, because I'm not sure whether to do interior or stuff inside it, because I don't know if it'll wreck the house and just the style and stuff like that. So you can see there's paths going up, more waterfalls and not ravines, loads of trees and vines. And then over here we come to another part of the garden, which we have a bridge going to. I haven't finished this, by the way, and I'm going to put loads more gardens where I can grow crops and just loads of stuff like that, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. I built this on my own, so it's taken me quite a long time, just with one person building. There you can see a little bridge I made, so I'll just zoom in on that right now. So you can see the bridge right here. It's not a big bridge, but it's pretty cool, and then there's a little river kind of thing, loads of trees, and then just falls through the waterfall, which falls down right into the lake kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. I did this all today, or just recently, because I don't know when this video will be uploaded, but you can see straight away that it's covered in trees, the house around it, so it's pretty cool. And it looks like it is actually based on a mountain. So please comment on what you think, guys. I'll actually just show you guys how you get up to the mountain. So you spawn right at the bottom somewhere, and say if it's, I'm not sure whether to make this a survival house or whatever, but we'll just have to see. So right, I've got a minecart, so apparently I've got a minecart. I don't think I could place it with user interface. There we go, okay. Or we just do that. the way to get to the top is just by going along this rail cart that goes through the mountain, and that takes us to this top path here. And then we just come along here. You can go along the path that goes around, like most, around 3/4 of the house, which you can see the house up there. So the way to get up to the house is just up these stairs. Just done a little chest really. I copied him Corrales quite a bit with like this kind of part and stuff, but then I've added my kind of own gardens and stuff like that to it, which I found quite fun. You know, not having to follow tutorial like every single day, which is quite depressing. But as you can see, I've done nothing inside. So like I said, if there's anyone with any like suggestions or tutorials, then please help. I need to put fire in there, but I think I'll do that once I finish the inside and stuff like that. So you can see I haven't really done anything inside. So yeah. So if we come out to come round, I'll try and show this in order. So if we come round to here, we have the steps. It's the first floor, so quite a nice staircase. And then you see the fireplace, I forgot to mention. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to do the interior for here because I'm not sure like how the interior will work in this kind of like design and stuff. But you can see there's balconies and loads of vines. That house was made by someone called Black Tornado, or Andrew, as some people who are watching this video might know. So shout out to him. Very chill and very nice person. Yeah. So you can see there's a balcony there. You can go along and just see a nice view. So yeah, like I said, he made that house, and you know other people have contributed to this world. So hopefully over time, more builds will happen on this world. So yeah, if you'd like to build, then just comment or message me, and I'll see what happens. So there's another kind of balcony. And the one thing I'll show you now is, I've shown you the upstairs, I'll show you the basement, and then I'll move on to the the paths around my house. So down here is the basement or the chest room, so it's just pretty straightforward. I tried to put rails out and then like underground, like a secret passage, but it wasn't working, and I just wanted to keep it like this because it looked really nice and I didn't want to wreck it or anything. So pretty nice, clean kind of look to the chest room, and that's just the chest room really. Now I'll show you the paths and how they link up. So, well, most of the paths. So I'll show you the bridge first. So this and all these trees were made by me as well. It was normally all flat, so I had to put every single tree you see in place, and that's why they're all pretty big, because I made sure that they were big, and I put the vines on them to make it look, I don't know, make it feel more like, I don't know, overgrown and stuff like that. And that's why I wanted to do. So here's this bridge I made. You know, it's pretty nice, old-fashioned kind of bridge, and then it just comes around to like a little river kind of thing. And like I said, down there I will be putting some like patches to grow crops and stuff like that. So if I just pop into creative mode, you can see that at night time you can see how the light like shines through the trees, and you can really see how this works, and it looks really, really nice. Not to brag or anything, but I think, in my opinion, it does look pretty nice. I've still got quite a bit to do on this world, so once I've done quite a bit on this world, I will do another update, and I'll show the final look of how this mountain house will like end up as. So there's one path go into there, and I'll just go along the other one now. So here's the back garden for those that you didn't see, and it's just come out into here, and you come down these steps. You have a swimming pool in there. You have another little pathway here. It leads to this one. This one just goes, you can either go this way back to the middle of the house, like another door, or into the house, or you can go down here, and this leads to the front. So I did all these water features and little bridges and stuff like that myself. Like I said, I added everything, all the grass and everything. Nothing was in place. It was all flat and just pretty boring dirt. So I had to grow everything and plant everything myself, really. So it took quite some time, but you know, it was worth the effort in the end. You know, a lot of time and effort pays off with anything, really. So there's one path, another pathway done. And now this final pathway. This is the first one I made, and it's quite overgrown. It's hard to quite see what happens, really. So I need to link these paths up. So I'll show you where this path is. I'm not sure myself where this path is. It's over here, I think. Yep. So this path goes to this water feature, which leads up to the top of the house, and it just comes down with loads of trees that you can see. And here's another kind of water feature that just runs through the like down the mountain, or mountain type thing, whatever, and it goes and drops into a pool, like waterfall, which I'll show you in a minute. I'll just come down this path and I'll show you how the waterfall forms and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's a bit overgrown with the trees and stuff, but I think that like adds to the effect and stuff like that. So once we reach the bottom, you can see how tall it is and stuff like that. So the waterfall is here, and you can see that, like I said a few minutes ago, that the light shining through the trees really shows how amazing it looks. And you can see that the water comes through down the mountain and comes into a massive waterfall between the trees, if you can see that, and it just falls down. I need to sort this out, really make this, like, tidy it up maybe, and I'll do that with everything and just make it look a lot nicer, add quite a lot of bit to it. And if there's a big update, then I'll do another video and we'll just see where we get from there. So you can see how that looks and how the path, you know, going around the house, it's really, really nice. In my opinion, I know I followed the tutorial, but in my opinion it's one of my best builds, because it looks the best for me, even though, yeah, like I said, I followed the tutorial, but it's just absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't know how many times I've done this myself, I just enjoy looking at how it looks and stuff like that. That was all thanks to Kralis. And for you guys that don't know who Kralis is, he's a Minecraft builder, designer, and he uploads loads of PC stuff and stuff like that. So check his content out. I'll put his link in the description if I remember. So you can see one more look, the trees and stuff that, you know, surround the house really make this house stand out and make it proper, like a proper mountain house. You know, if I was just to do the house on its own, it'd be a bit boring, but, you know, I had to add the environment and the landscape around it and the wildlife. There's not much animals, but like, I had to add the trees around it to really bring the house to life. So yeah, like, again, you can see the bridge there, and it comes back around to the front of the house, or I'm not too sure where the front of the house is, but at the moment I think this is the front of the house. I'm not too sure myself, but yeah. So there you go, guys. You can see it is absolutely plastered with trees and vines, but it looks really nice. You can see that there's steps going down there, which I took up to the rail car, and you can see there's little going up through the mountain, and it takes you to the top. So if I over there, if you can see, you probably know what I mean. But yeah, that's how you get from the top. So I really enjoy this build, guys, so please comment on what you think of this build. It really means a lot to me. Hope you enjoyed. I've been Dezarrr.